Hello and welcome. This is Animal Self-Healing Support, and today is Saturday, December 9th, 2023, and it is 20 past 3, so 3:20 p.m. And this is Blue from blueroom.org. Let's breathe. Thank you for sharing your lifetime, your soul energy, all your healing abilities, sharing with us on behalf of supporting all animals. And this particularly is for all the pets. And for me today, it is for my pony. And you can say the name of the animal that you are supporting, whether this is a pet of your own, a family member or friends, or it is just animals you see that they're passing in your garden, or you're walking somewhere in nature, or you just have a connection. Maybe an animal being has asked for support. So I am wishing to set up an energetic field right now, a field of healing on behalf of my pony, and I am inviting in. When I say I am, then I mean this whole self being in its originality from wherever this stems from, and whatever blueprint is manifested within the realms of the astrological mandala teaching, whether this is an innate ability of all of us, which is unique to each of one, or the training that I did undergo here for many years in many naturopathic or hands-on traditions. In any case, it is about opening one's heart center. That's the core of the being, and allowing trusted multidimensional frequencies to be guided through this portal, and asking in all benevolent energies that belong to the traditions of my energetic, genetic, soul family, and also bio family. Anybody that I ever came across in this life that has a connection to the healing circle that is being set up. So let's open a golden circle, open a golden heart, connect through your breath to the earth underneath your body, wherever you're sitting, lying, standing, going above into the cosmos and creating a sphere of golden see-through light, and maybe you get another color or symbol around you. And from where you are based, in that place, in that room, in that piece of land, create a golden circle that resembles the healing sphere that you are connecting to and embodying onto Earth now, and we're widening this to the area where your animal is able to roam in. So whether this is your yard, your garden, a field, an acre or a hectare or whatever it is that is, yeah, maybe the paddock or the special place you go and walk or the place where you sit, or it is simply where your animal sleeps. Just feel guided. In my case, it is the entire place, space, yeah, call it property, but basically it is the land I am guardian of here, and I am thankful for this, and with all the trees and shrubs and plants and all the wild animals and all the waterways and all the elementals. And with my breath, I expand my field and I invite in my pony. Please, pony, I am sending you from my heart center, holding you, supporting you, and there are some symptoms of inflammation according to another animal communicator. It has to do with environmental imbalances and changes and the detox of the land. Honoring this. This was from August 2023, and the situation has been manifesting itself and clearing up and manifesting itself and clearing up and manifesting itself. So it's a third round this year, and we are in December. The supplementation included the best quality feed with the best quality mineral and vitamin, on top of having access to the land where there is nettle, thistle, willows, birch, a lot of other plants, Gierscht, who I don't know the name in English. Then there are a very good mash, very good squash, hafer in German, oats in English. So, and then a very good hay and straw. We had issues with the harvest, and this is the best I could source. And then there is access to rainwater and access to tap water, and there is a bit of crystal salt, and there is a bit of green clay in the water, and I did bury some rose quartz in the earth, and I need to do that on the other side of the property, so this is another one. And then there are different supplements. There is some more willow bark pulver and some more devil's claw and some more zeolite and some more charcoal and some more silicea, which is like Kieselkur, so it is something to help cleanse and regrowth and rebalance, and there are other things. from curcuma to fennel, sometimes a little bit of honey, other herbs that I add, and homeopathic remedies, different ones in different steps. Clearly these symptoms belong to the miasma that is called Apsora after Hahnemann's original organon from 200 years ago, and inflammation in its different stages. I have not used anything to suppress it. There are no school medicine symptoms from overweight to overwork to none of that resonated. And her feet are cooled by the soil outside, by the winter season and by the snow. However, she prefers to stand on straw, and that is then on top of sand outside or on straw, different layers, a thick bed with saw wood chips underneath. So she can be in the dry and she can be on the ground, and she does lie down. Okay, colloidal silver is another one. So I've been using different support systems gently, following my inner guidance, being plagued by feeling of not getting to a solution, but then I get a contraction in my heart and stomach, and I breathe into it, and I'm walking through these comments that say it is age related, and I don't accept that. Nobody needs to suffer, nobody needs to have pain, and nobody needs to go through this, but it seems to be that our pets are picking up on the universal cleansing and also the different conflicts on Earth with all those chemicals being made available into the air and oceans and soil, and they obviously travel with the air and with the water and with the weather, and also energetically on the nervous system, the unfairness and the fact that many people are demonstrating for peace, and everybody on earth that I am aware of wants peace. And starting with the peace within, at the same time, there seems to be the nudge from this being to voice what is happening on this land, as the voice has a certain frequency and is connected to the inner core. And I can see, yeah, you could say my shushuma, or I can see the connection from the crown of the body into going through the body into the earth. And via my voice creating this cauldron, creating this vortex, creating this golden sphere, and everything that is passing through, and all my bodily fluids and all my ancestral and all my own soul origin, we are asking for clearing, cleansing, alchemizing, transmuting, transforming of the entire whole self in all dimensions, in all timelines, in all lives, whether on this planet or any other. And I'm calling in all the beings, all the energetics that are benevolent and want to help, all the healers in all dimension. I'm calling in and I'm asking for guidance. I'm asking for support. Please support my pony in her self-healing. Let her feel my heart, our heart, the universal heart. Let her feel that this will pass too, that these symptoms are just symptoms because she's healing herself. I'm healing myself. Other animals here healing themselves. The building and the land is healing itself, and whatever has to surface to be witnessed and acknowledged is being cleansed, is being cleared, is being alchemized now. Asking for peace within now. And I need to address something because I had a coffee with a friend and I spoke about the situation with my pony and how I am opening up for a solution to arise and honoring and acknowledging what is happening without sinking into it, but at the same time allowing myself to feel my empathy, my compassion, my heart, and naming what I describe as I am seeing. But at the same time, I accept it has to be felt to be healed. Feeling is healing. And so it is not about just witnessing, even if it's an active, compassionate witnessing. And as this friend said, don't let it get to you. And that everything has to do with us. But if this is so, then I'm able to heal this. I do not feel I caused this. For me, it is more like we have landed here with our gifts and talents. We have tried to speak up all of those lives and tried to be it, the healing itself. And we come into a system that is not life supporting. And the obstacles became bigger and bigger, trying to stop us. And so we are still here. And so I cannot resonate with the fact that I caused this. It was already here before I got birth here. And I cannot remember signing any kind of soul contract. But if I came in here to experience it, to feel it, to then heal it, then it makes more sense and more resonance. So I am feeling it now, and therefore I'm calling for healing it. Whatever whole self, universal, galactic, soul origin, life force is running through me, please use this now to share the healing codes, to share the DNA, and I'm going to speak some light language that I don't usually do just because it came right now in here that I shall use another language than this English or European based, Sanskrit based, Indo-European language, radix, roots, whatever. So I'm going to use just what comes up in describing. Samala Pamade. Kaves. Sanmarowa yeva su Vahamaha Om 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 Om. So it is. So that took a lot out and it wasn't planned. It just came through. I'm speaking on behalf of all animal kind, all nature, and all human beings of this planet that we call our home, called Earth, Erde, la Tierra, Terra. May now peace start, and with this may there be healing for all those symptoms that surface, symptoms of intense frozen panic, deep fear, wherever it stems from, the land and rising up the collective and widening out the inner self on all levels, whether it is mine or not, whether it is yours or not, whether it is ours or whether it's just here in the breathing, in the elementals, in the air, in the water, in the forests, in the leaves, in the sun rays, in the moon rays, in all of the planetary songs. Let's, shall, us heal this thy now. A wholeness breath, please. Provide us with strength and guidance. What does pony need? What does the animal need? What does the earth need? So there seems to be certain salts and something like ginger came up, so I will adjust that. But it seems we are creating a new salt structure, crystal salt that comes through these meditation, prayers, introspection, working with the cosmos. So it's certain minerals that come through the voice, the heart space, the breathing apparatus, and whatever is pulsing through us. Being here, this warm-blooded mammal at, yeah, something like 37 degrees, so it varies. Okay, the significance of this number, okay, whatever scale this is, and there are some muscle spasms, so it seems to be there are things leaving our light body, and there are also DNA coming online as we speak. More than 12, I get the word strings rather than strands. And there were parts severed in the past through whatever lifetimes we went through. That is over now. So the clear voice of crystalline waters, of heart-based intentions, and it's not coming from but through us, as we are the portals and the vessels of light, love, compassion, and healing. We have had many lifetimes where we studied this, where we walked the path, cleansed ourselves. There is no clearer conscience than this body, this vessel, this portal. It's better to talk about it as a portal. So the physical body is a portal to connect each of us with all of us in all lifetimes that never left us. It is beyond the soul self because we need to include the physical vehicle. So the physical vehicle is a physical portal. And because it's not just physical, because it is interdimensional, because it's never been just physical. It's always being connected emotional. It's always connected mental. It's always connected soul-based. And please let us just agree on this, that the machines we have so far do not give the whole picture. The frequency bands display the frequency, but they do not display the whole band, the whole, the swirling, yeah, let's call it a portal. It's a portal. It's not a ray. It's not a well. It is not a river. It is not a wave. It is a portal, and therefore things come through in volumes, and volumes is related to vocals. Ah, eh, oh, oh, eh, 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 eh. Whatever tones, whatever the name is, there are overtones if this is 12 tonic, if this is 7 tones, 8 tones. Multi-tone. Oh, oh, oh. I love you, Tony. Space, hold, sound, heat. Lu- Mo. Chu. Me. Me. U. You. Ma. E. Mar. When. See. Me. Wa. Me. Well. Do. How. Her. Donner. Oh. Venus stay on through the Friday freedom day fight. Ah, ah. Sudden stop Saturday. Sa. Sa. Going into Sunday, Sonntag. Sunday, Monday, Monday. So we're missing Pluto, Neptune, Urano, Chiron, knows, no, nor know. So many more objects. Black moon lilies, Erosina, Vesta, Juno, Hygeia, Pallas Athena, so many more. All those unseen planets, all those other stars, galactic center, Milky Way, shapely collider, whatever else, all those names, aquarian name. Okay, the response given today is that the inflammation is connected to the Piscean age leaving and the Aquarian age coming and the elemental changing. So from a watery to an airy, but it is to do with the frequencies. And so we're letting go of the upside down way of Earth with this pyramidal shape that is being used one-sidedly, going into a multi-dimensional star, or if you want to say it, into a holistic, spherical, but ring shape that reminds us of the movements of the stars and the ecliptic and spherical shapes and the solar movement, or if you're viewing a rainbow in its entirety. So we are connecting the invisible parts of the sun's movement, the invisible part of the stars being there, even though they are not seen until the sun leaves, and the entire movement of the planet, all other planets, all other stars, and also the acknowledgement that it depends where on this planet you're currently based. So it's the processional and seasonal cycles and the fact that we celebrate winter and summer solstice at the same time and the equinoxes at the same time. So we have a 2 by 4, but it's interchangeable. So seen from the whole Earth's south, it's all happening at once. So this has to do also with the eclipses and with the equinoxes, and it has to do with the movement and the wobble of the earth, and it has to do with the 72 years of 1 degree changing. In fact, there is so much new wisdom manifesting with the plasma clouds. And now I can feel how this is becoming more of a plasma cloud than a circle or a sphere. So we are in this womb of creation that is now just softened up, and now holistic healing can happen because there are no boundaries. So really there are no chakra because it is all one. And this is the reason why we all have these Buddha bellies, so actually, and why our, particularly the female bodies, but all the glands swell up. So it feels as if your chest is tight and swollen, your belly is tight and swollen, but really it is all the glandular system, the fluid. It's the number 8 Schussler soul to do with the fluid balancing, but it is not so much fluid in the sense of water. It is the plasma which encompasses all. There is no difference between the elements. So in a way, it is the 13 zodiac sign Ophiuchus, and aren't we in Ophiuchus already? And that is the healer. That is not the water bearer, but the serpent bearer, and I suppose this connects to do with the green serpent, which is to do with actually the healing vibration and the connection of all the balancing of being on earth and being winged, being in the cosmos. This is the energetic symbol also of Aquarius, to do with the cosmos and the earthly connection, but that both are equally valid. So we are not disconnected. So okay, but this, whatever has to be embodied and manifested, whatever solar flare, plasma cloud, whatever it is, rainbow colored, whatever had to be birthed, and whatever pressure was being pushed onto our body, and why it manifested in skin issues and urinary issues with my four-legged friend cat, and why it manifested in a kind of inflammation in the hoofs, the front hoofs particularly, and which are connected to the heart, and in today's case the right eye, it was a little bit the left eye too, but the right eye was inflamed, and it has to do with the balancing of the crystalline white see-through colors with the red spectrum, which stands for life blood, but actually also to do with the pink rays of rose quartz, and it has to do with the balancing of the blues and reds and goldens. Yeah, the primary colors, but in all of their forms, not just in their, more in their pastel color forms, and how they merge together into a plasma that is a rainbow, effervescent, efflorescent, fluorescent. It's this kind of mother of pearls in its white and in its dark versions, but it is the rainbow. So depending how you cut a precious or semi-precious stone, it has all colors in it, like a rainbow diamond light, crystalline. So a K, Ka, Ra, Ya, Sa, Ta, Krista, La, crystalline, crystalline, crystal, heart, beings. Okay, my heart is lighter. Whatever crystallization structures have to be, mm, they're more melted away than broke up, and whatever voice had to be voiced. And thank you for bearing with me and sharing with me, because I'm not used this toning in a long time, and particularly not on today's day. And remember, December has also the word 10 in it because the decade. Deacon, so December. Von dies, von Diciembre, December, as well as the day, as well as the 12, as well as the 7 for the year. So my body is now vibrating, and I can now guide us out of this intense session. I thank Ashram, Gerardo Morel, Su, Sa, Hu, Wu, Sarang, Su. I thank all light energy that manifested here today, all the shamans, whether they are from Mongolia to the Aborigines to the African nations, to the Amazons, to the Eskimos, the Saracens, the Essenes, all the lineages of the medicine women and medicine men on this entire planet and all the cosmos, working for a peaceful unison field, soul, self, earth and universe, and our physical body, and it is rippling through. Okay, I have to emphasize one more thing. So this Taurus, or this one, it's a spherical one single, if you want to call it, chakra is the plural, chakram. It's one, all of them are unified in one, and it is still going on, and it has to do with the hidden areas, which is the ancestral and the chi. And okay, the fluids, the cleansing, the filtering, and the relaxing of the muscles, as well as all the energetic fields in the physical body that connect to the planetary body and that connect to the entire galaxies that are out there. Multiple color strands that vibrate all together in this orchestra of this. And I trust that now the healing field is set up here. So thanking all energies that have come from far away, from deep within, from within the earth here, the nature, the trees, the animals, all the unborn and newborn souls, and all the ancestral and old souls, and the ancient ones, the wisdom beyond, within, above, below, everywhere, now, here, everywhere, the peace, now, here, everywhere. how all that was what picked up was cleansed. And it's reverberating out. So I can now trust that Tony can self-heal yourself. All our pets can heal themselves. All animals can heal themselves. All nature can heal itself, and all the planet can heal itself, and humanity can heal itself now too. And so, thanking your sharing, your contribution. I suppose this is called animal self-healing 2, being in a relaxed state now, and thanking you for listening, for adding your wisdom, knowing beingness to this field. And I hope, I trust, I know whatever has been transmuted, alchemized will now allow for self-healing to take place. Peace within, peace everywhere, that all the beings will have an abundance of all the essentials. Thanking for the miracle that has happened just now, trusting that the nudge to share with you via this voice on behalf of my four-legged friend Pony and Cat. Pony especially. I love you in all ways, always. And with thanking my body for withstanding the pressure, for allowing to go public with this, for self-care, for trust, for anybody and everybody that joined in. Thank you. For anybody this human being reached out to. Thank you. For all that is going on. Thank you for healing now. Thank you that I dedicated this animal self-healing and therefore was guided and therefore was able to heal more also in myself and the lamb and the elementals. Thanking everything, everyone. So relieved now that weeks and weeks of meditation, prayer, giving intention, attention. I trust that this sphere of multidimensional light self-healing support will do what it needs to do, why it manifested here, and that the encodement will have a supportive effect to anyone and everywhere and everyone that is guided to listen. to feel, to sense, to perceive, in the hope that it is a support to you and your loved ones, the soil you live on, the air you breathe, the heartbeat, cleansing and clearing, alchemizing, restoring, rebalancing all that we need. And so it is. Thank you all, kindest, blue, for replay in blueroom.org under new blue and under the YT at Blue Room 2023. Or just type in Blue Room maybe. It will be renamed 2024. So it is forever. Thank you for sharing.